Hello Cancer, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. This could also be current. For others of you, this could be a situationship. For a small portion of you, this could be somebody that you've met. You know there's a whole lot of energy there, but no one's really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. It is quite the intense reading. My goodness. You have here a few cards that are very intense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here we have illness, wellness, followed by boundaries, wild woman, surrender, laughter, doubt, crossroads, opening, and under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have anger and rage. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Cancer, there are certain things I want to say to you, but I just don't say them. Right now, I'm drowning in a sea of sadness, where it has made me very desperate. There's a sense of despair, anguish, sadness, and melancholy. I feel as if I'm being weighed down by these burdens that are holding me down. Restrictions, constraints, burdens that don't allow me to reach above the surface water and be with you and see you. For me, you are the sun. That shining brilliance. There is emotional trauma, responsibilities, restrictions, things that weigh me down, burdens on my shoulders, and I'm weighed down. The circumstances do not allow me to be with you, Cancer. I'm stuck. There are boundaries. There are boundaries around me. Voluntary and involuntary. I don't have control over this. But because of what has happened, I too have had to put up these boundaries. Part of it is because I can't give to you what it is that you want, what you desire, what you deserve. I can't give that to you. Not because I don't want to give it to you. It's because the circumstances that I am in prevent me from being that person that you want me to be. And sometimes I can't get into the details and I can't tell you. Oftentimes I feel, and I have told you, that you deserve better. Sometimes I feel ashamed of what I've done and you deserve better. I also feel that in this connection, you deserve better because I have not been truthful. I am unworthy of someone like you. What I feel is this desire to move forward, but I'm afraid because I have not been very truthful. I have said sentences and taken out a few words. What you don't know won't hurt you. Or will it? Because now, all of the things that I have told you, has it been a lie? In this connection, there has been deceit, deception, suspicion. I have hidden things from you, and I was trying to be sneaky. I was trying to hide things from you and get away with it. And that is why I have to put up boundaries, because I know what I did was not right. A part of me has surrendered to you. I feel as if I belong to you and you belong to me. I have surrendered my mind, my heart, and my body to you. If you lead, I would follow. A part of me feels that you are the best friend. The best friend that I've always wanted. The friend that I never had. And I know now that you know me so well. You know what makes my heart happy. You know what makes me tick. You know what makes me smile. You also know how to brighten my day. For me, you are that ray of sunshine on the cloudiest of days. So many things you have done and said. Everything is different, everything's unique. And I want you and I desire you as a best friend as well. I don't want to lose that friendship. However, I feel doubt. Now I'm doubting whether I should stay in this relationship or not. Not because of you, but because of me, who I am, who I have become, and how I am treating you. So I doubt that anything in this connection might work out. I have my doubts. I also feel that at this junction, this crossroads that exists, it's a decision now that I need to make, but I doubt that I will be able to make that decision because I have lied to you so much. This is why I doubt it. I doubt that anything that I will say or do will change anything in terms of my decision, my choice. I know I have to make a choice and get on this crossroads, take the right path, make the right decision. It's difficult for me because that's not truly the way I think and view this particular connection. I feel this desire to open up to you before anything else. I want to talk to you and tell you certain things that I've hidden deep down inside. Certain things that I never really told you about that I should have. What my true feelings were, what they are, the reasons why I did what I did. Right now, overall, I am quite angry. And even a little bit of rage exists. Why? Not because of you, but because of the things I have done to you. The way I have been. I'm angry and upset at the situation. The fact that we are here now, and there are these doubts, whether this is going to work out or not. I ruined a completely good thing. Especially by putting up these boundaries. I wanted to come clean and I wanted to open up and talk to you. But so much has happened that sometimes I doubt that anything I will say, I doubt it's going to make a difference. For now, I accept the way the circumstances are and the way the situation is. I don't make a move forward. But I also want to break down these boundaries. All right, Cancer. Interesting, you have here quite a few things that are really keeping this person at this distance. It's a lot of lies, behavior, certain things. I'm getting the word forbidden, secret. Okay, it's a secret. That's what was forbidden. Or somebody here was forbidden to see another individual and they were keeping a secret. But I do see that here, especially with the Wild Woman card, that for me talks about treachery, talks about secrecy, deceit, deception, doing something behind one's back. And not only that, it turns out, yes, this person may behave this way, but also they themselves are stuck in a situation and they can't release themselves from this. This is burdens, restrictions, constraints, family responsibilities, other responsibilities that just weigh this person down. And even if they want to be with you, there's so many things going on in their life around them that it just prevents them from being with you the way that you would like them to. Sometimes your person of interest, they may tell you what they feel, how they feel, but oftentimes they don't. They keep quiet. They don't really express themselves. All right. Let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. Here with the Lover's Path Tarot, I like to see this deck to have a look at the recent past, something that may have happened in this connection that just made everything kind of go downhill. So things were going great at some point, and then all of a sudden, boom, it just went straight down. So something happened. What happened? This deck I like to read in the reverse. Okay. So this is in the reverse, and the first set of cards I just went through, that set is the current status of your person of interest. Wow, 9 of coins, 4 of coins. So your person of interest, that is what they feel currently. This is what they were feeling a while ago when everything was kind of going okay, but then things started to shift a little bit and you're wondering what happened. This is for those of you that may never have received any closure. This person may have abandoned you, taken you for granted. They may have ghosted you. They may have behaved in certain ways that were just very different and just absolutely wrong, right? It wasn't something that they should have done, something that the way they should have behaved. They knew that they should have opened up to you, but they were not opening up to you. So what was it that was going inside of their heart, of their mind at that time? We have here the 4 of coins and the 9 of coins. Let's have a look at the 4 of coins. And this I read in the reverse. So this talks about how there was a lack of stability that they felt in the material forces in their life. This could have been talking about a lack of talent, money, land, or even the quality of added riches in one's life, a lack of satisfaction. It also talks about being miserly with wealth, talents, conversely being an overly generous spendthrift. The need to conserve and protect resources. So basically your person of interest did have one issue. They were not good with keeping money in the hand. It would always just leave. It would just go. This person may not have had very good spending habits. Maybe they just didn't know how to manage money. It could be a variety of things. Perhaps they would spend money on overindulging and spending something on something else that would distract them. I'm getting the word procrastination. They may have been procrastinating. Sometimes what happens is people procrastinate, and what they do is they try to create other chores or other issues or other responsibilities. And sometimes it's a distraction as well, buying things, keeping oneself busy with something else that they have bought or purchased. This could even be, starting up a membership somewhere else and just saying, oh, I'm busy. But it's the reason why they're doing that is because they're procrastinating. They don't want to move forward in the connection because they need an excuse not to. This is a problem because this is very complicated. How would you even know that this person was having this sort of an issue, right? People usually don't talk when it's to do with their stability, especially if they're mature adults. It's almost sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it's embarrassing for some people that, oh, I'm at this age and I'm still not settled. I can't even pay the bills. How am I supposed to have someone, invite someone over or live with this individual? I can't even pay the rent, right? There's certain things that people go through and they have like real life problems, right? And they don't talk about it because it's too damn embarrassing for them. That's where you get that pride and ego, right? There is no room for pride and ego when there is love. It doesn't work like that. When you are in a relationship, real love, selfless love, has no pride and ego. There's no room for it there. And if you have pride and ego in a relationship, it's not going to work out. It never does. There will always be clanking, banging, terrible sounds, yelling, screaming. It won't be good. That's just not the way it is. There's no harmony there. We have here also the 9 of Coins. Very interesting. 9 of Coins is a very important card. Oh boy. This talks about having luxury, prosperity, fertility, and pleasure. Now, we're reading the opposite. So, this person viewed you as you being very luxurious, prosperous, fertile, and a lot of pleasure that they could get from you. Now, fertile, some of you may be a bit older. That's fine. Fertile simply here also means growth, prosperity, being able to make something out of nothing, right? We have here, this person stopped feeling blessed by life. They could not enjoy the fruits of their labor. There was a lack of material prosperity. It felt like it was not accomplished. They were not ready to create a family. They were not ready to build and grow and have that prosperity. They were not ready to do that because there was a lack of materialistic gain. The problem here was an overindulgence in materialistic pleasures, perhaps to the point of compromising financial stability. At some point in time, they had guilt over possessing so much, and they felt the inability to even enjoy it. There was also fear of envy or jealousy from others. This was huge. This is a lot of information. Your person of interest was going through a lot, and they were not really telling you. They were overindulging in materialistic pleasure, so they were spending money just like here. They're not really good at saving money, right? To the point where it was compromising their financial stability, so they started losing the money. And then they may have had some guilt. In the mind, they know that, what I'm doing is not right. They know this, but they did it because it makes them feel good. And then, even after they have so much and they possess so much, there was an inability to experience that joy. We also have here fear of envy and jealousy. They were afraid that other people are going to be jealous and other people will envy them. So here I'm basically seeing this is a them problem. This is not a you problem. This is truly not something you could have done. Now, imagine this, right? You meet somebody and they're not good with money, and you're bringing home the bacon, like they say, right? You're bringing home the money, and they use your money and they use their money, and they're not investing it safely or properly, and they're just spending it. There's people that do gambling all around the world, and they take the money from their spouse, and it's an addiction, right? They gamble to the point where they don't have money for rent, or the mortgage, or the house, or the payment, right? Or kids' tuition, stuff like that. It's bad. So money here, for everybody, there's a different scenario. I know you guys there's so many people out there, but money has something to do with the situation, and the fact that it's a struggle, that is the key word here. There's struggle when it comes to materialistic pleasures, materialistic gain. There's struggle when it comes to financial stability. Now, either your person of interest, they may have told you, or maybe they did not tell you. But this is something that was on their mind. And this is something that was causing a problem. All right. Cancer, let's have a look. This is the Beginner's Tarot. All right, we have here the 7 of Cups, followed by the Hermit. After that, we have the High Priestess, followed by Temperance, and then we have the 5 of Wands. Interesting. So you have 1, 2, 3 major arcana, really good. Lots of changes, but these changes are on very much an internal level that your person of interest has here. So we have here the 7 of Cups. Remember earlier I was using the word procrastination? Well, this card also talks about daydreaming, procrastinating, not getting the job done. Knowing that there are a lot of temptations and choices nearby, a lot of things that need to get done. But the person is just daydreaming and not working on anything. Why are they not working? Because they are procrastinating. They're trying to just let time fly, and eventually something will happen. You know, maybe I won't have to deal with it anymore. This is something that your person of interest is still going through. And I'm going to say it right now with the way the cards are. There's no use being with a person like this, guys. From what I see in this reading. This is not a personal reading. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate for every single person. I might be completely wrong. Okay? I admit that. And I could be, because this is a general love reading. If this was personal, I'd be more accurate. But your person of interest right now, their attention is completely in a different area. They are really not wanting to make any sort of promises. They are afraid and fearful of doing something that they might regret in the future. So they're not 100% confident. That's the word here. Confidence and leadership. I'm seeing the word leadership. Or responsibility as well, I'm seeing in my mind's eye right now. So there's a lack of that. Okay, this person's not responsible. They're not a good leader. They're not confident. Right? This is a person who is very much the opposite of a King of Cups. That's what I'm seeing. They're the opposite. Now, do they admire you? Do they want you? I do see they do, but it's very difficult for them because they have so many other obstacles in between. Now, not only do they have this procrastination issue, okay, but what are they doing here? This is an excellent card, the Hermit. Now, this doesn't mean there's going to be absolute change from A, B to C. No, I don't see that right now. It's going to be a very slow process. Okay? It's going to be like A.1, A.2, and then at some point you'll get to B, and then B.1, B.2. Okay? It's kind of like that. That's what I'm seeing right now. It's not going to be a very fast process where this person just is in a daydream mode and then boom, they get into this hermit mode and they become wise. It's not going to happen overnight like that. With the Hermit, it's a really good card to have. This talks about your person of interest. Now they're starting to realize they need to take a step back and they need to step up. They need to be someone who is more wiser. And what they are doing here, it's a good thing. They've taken a step back because they want to know why they do the things that they do. If they are sneaky, why are they sneaky? Why did they do this? Remember, the overall arching theme you had, Cancer, was that this person was very much pissed off at themselves for what they did to you. So they're not questioning you. They're not questioning anybody else. They're questioning themselves. That's what this person is doing because of what they did to you. And here, you definitely have 2 cards, absolute contemplation. For God's sakes, like this person's total hermit mode. They're not going to talk to you. Those boundaries are up, remember? Boundaries are up. They're not going to talk to you. They're not going to talk to anybody because they want to figure out who they are and why they do the things that they do because they know it's not right. That's why they're angry. And this is a good thing. With that anger comes change, right? And this is really good because with that change, then finally they can get that wisdom, which always comes after the Hermit. There's always wisdom. There's always strength. And then the person gets that strength and courage and they reach out to you. However, this is a process, okay? So we have here the Hermit. This person is now self-reflecting. There is contemplation. They force themselves into loneliness, isolation, not being able to move forward, but wanting to move forward, but not being able to right now because they are taking it all in. They are reflecting. There's contemplation. There's introspection. And they're trying to figure out how they can make things better in the coming future. Now, while they're doing this, yes, at some point they will become wiser. And still, we have here the High Priestess. A part of them knows spiritually that there's more to this connection than meets the eye. They know there's something special about this, but they will not disclose it. They will not talk about what's really in their heart and in their mind. They will not talk about it. And then we have here Temperance. Temperance here talks about they feel, again, this is a spiritually based connection, and they realize that, you know what? Things have to change. I have to have a better balance in this connection. Things can no longer be the same. So that sense of a better balance needs to be had, needs to be made. And this person wants to make things better. They want to have an equal give and take in this connection because they feel spiritually bound to this connection. The overall arching theme, there's other people that are causing problems in this connection. Now, you remember earlier we had the illness wellness, right? There's that not really knowing how to move forward, what to do, feeling very stuck and weighed down. But the responsibility also comes from other people. Now, this could be people that are creating rumors, gossip, right? They are just simply jealous. Remember, there was that word that we saw, a couple of words there with the other card, envy, right? Jealousy. So this is people that are actually envious and they are jealous and they are not saying good things. I'm seeing in my mind's eye right now, I'm seeing the word rumors. So there are other people here, Cancer. Just know this, okay? It's not just this person. There are other people here that are literally poisoning this person's mind. They're manipulating them. They're also influencing them, and they're easily impressionable. And it could simply be because they don't have a lot of experience. It could also be because they are just very young and youthful. They may not be in age young and youthful, but on the inside, as a person, they just truly haven't had those experiences yet. Wow. So I don't see any action being taken towards you currently, Cancer, but good thing is that they're working on themselves, and that's what's important. The only thing is, this is something they're going to have to learn about. And once they have this whole situation under control with the Hermit card, they will know not to listen to those other people. I'm getting the word envy. They will know not to listen to the people that are envious. They will be able to pick out those people. They'll know. So, wow. Don't worry about it. This is not a you problem. This is a them problem, and they need to figure out their stuff before they even move forward. And you know what? It doesn't even have to be you. Even if they try to be with somebody else in the future, same thing's going to happen. Whether it's with you, whether it's with somebody else, they have to change the way they think and their environment, especially the people that are around them. All right. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right. Okay. First card's the strongest we have here. If you believe, Cancer, then things will work out because there's going to be a peaceful resolution. Very nice. Very nice. Beautiful. No need to worry. Then we have here perfect timing. Followed by no. Okay, I'm going to put this here. Let's clarify the no. Okay. No, within the next few weeks. And then we have a romance, which is a spiritually based romantic connection. Okay. Wow. So you do have a couple of cards here that are very meaningful. First card's the strongest here. We have if you believe. So if you are going to put that practical, logical belief in, it will work. It has to be practical, has to be logical. You can't be, looking for somebody, or I don't want to use the word chasing somebody, but we do chase. Pursuing someone. That's probably a better word to use. You can't be pursuing somebody that you know they haven't even talked to you in like months or years, okay? It's not practical, so please don't apply that here because it's not going to work. I have had people that have written in the comments, and it sounds a lot like, wow, 15 years you've been waiting for the person? 20 years you've been waiting? I know that's love, and love truly is eternal. Believe me, I do those past life readings, and it's crazy how love is an energy that just never dies. Really never dies. But we have a life, and we have to move on because we are only here for a limited time, right? So work on yourselves. If you need to move on from that person, know that sometimes it doesn't work out. Well, the reason why it doesn't work out, let me tell you. Some of you know this already. You deserve better. God and the angels know this, that you actually deserve better. Your level is a bit higher. You're not resonating with that person on the same frequency. You deserve better. You need somebody better who's going to elevate you and lift you. That's why you didn't get that individual that you thought you wanted and that you desired, that you prayed for every night, that you cried on your pillow every night. That's why you didn't get that person, because something that's higher than you knows what you need and what will make you not only a better human being, but for you to be helpful and contribute to society. Sometimes we find people and we don't realize until the very end that, you know what, this person, I could have done so much better. It happens. It really does happen. It's that honeymoon phase, right? And then things change. But sometimes when things don't work out, guys, understand there's a reason for it, and it's not just by chance. It's never by chance. There's a reason for it. Here we have, if you believe. So if you believe, yes, things will work out, but like I said, be practical about it, okay? There will be a peaceful resolution, which is great because in this connection, with those lies and with that sense of suspicion, a peaceful resolution really was needed. And so that will eventually come. They're saying here there's no need to worry because things will happen in perfect timing. That is divine timing. So like I said, God, the angels will know when the time is right for you to receive what it is that you need to receive. And at that point in time, you'll be ready to receive it. No, this will not happen within the next few weeks, okay? This will happen in divine timing, meaning the next few months and even beyond. There will be a spiritually based romantic connection that you are going to connect with. This is either now, you already are with this person, or in the future, somebody else could also be there. At that point in time, you are going to have to reconsider what it is that you are going to say and do in terms of your actions. What are you going to do after the information that you receive, after the realization of a few things? You will be able to make a better informed decision later on, but it's going to take some time. We also have here the overall arching theme, recovery. Very interesting. Now, this does indicate to me that the angels here do want you to focus on yourself. Be mindful of yourself. Know what is around you. Feel the textures. Breathe the air. Use all of the senses that you have to be in the present state of mind, because here you need to start focusing on yourself. You haven't been. And I know for those of us that celebrate the holidays and the New Year's, it's, honest to God, more stressful nowadays than relaxing. For many of us, it's more stressful. It's like you need a vacation right after all that. So take some time out, okay? Take a step back and please start focusing on yourself. I'm seeing the word nurture. So nurture yourself, pamper yourself. Doesn't matter whether you're a woman, we all do that. Man, doesn't matter. Men do this too. Pamper yourself, take care of yourself. You're just a person, don't worry about it. Here we have recovery. So whatever happened in your life, this is a misalignment between the mind, body, spirit, and the soul. So something here is off, okay? And you're not feeling well. Some of you might be feeling like that something's just a bit off because of this connection. And this connection may have the stress. I'm getting depression. I don't know what that's. It's like social social isolation. Somebody here isolated. Okay, somebody here may be very isolated because of. That's the first time I've ever seen this, actually, the word isolation in my mind's eye. But it does appear to me that somebody out there has been way too lonely, not hanging out with friends, not communicating much, please do. Okay? Please don't isolate yourself. We are humans. We are meant to actually be social animals. That's who we are. We're born and raised like this. This is what we do. Hermits are fine. Hermits, you're a yogi. That's a totally different situation. But the everyday average individual, we are meant to be here together, work as a team, work as a society. So don't feel isolated. Talk to somebody, make some friends, go out there and just engage, because I see here that that sort of issue is starting to create a lot of backed up emotions and feelings. You need to express yourself. You need to talk. So here with this card, I do see, yes, there is a recovery, which is positive, but I also see that's important that you start taking care of yourself, okay? And focus on yourself more. Once you start focusing on yourself, and I'm seeing the word self-love, you start experiencing that, then you will be very healthy overall to actually approach anybody else, and you will be able to attract more people with that energy, by the way. People can feel that energy. Now, I also wanted to mention for those of you who may wish to realign or get rid of negative energies, I do have a package called the Chakra Checkup Package. And for this particular card, I do recommend that because it popped up for some of you. This is myself. I have the ability with the help of my angel guide to see what's inside of where you live in terms of the negative energies, how many negative energies you have in your home, around your aura, and inside of your body, which is your chakra centers. And I teach you how to get rid of these things. From there on, you're able to basically keep the positive energy and repel the negative. And it's very important to have that positive energy around you. If you want to be positive, you want to believe, if you want to attract positive energy, to manifest that, you need to get rid of the negative. That's why I have that package. I also have a self-help guide, simple guide. That is the Holy Light package. Feel free to have a look at that on my website. For those of you that might be completely confused and wondering what the hell is this connection, this is a past life or simply a spiritual connection. You are with somebody and your soul has recognized this individual. It's a little difficult letting go of this person. It's a little difficult to not obsess over them. If that's the feeling that you have, do have a look also on my website, because I do past life and spiritual readings. And I do love readings as well. So some of those are open right now. For those of you that are new, I also have another channel called Asnointia Audio, and I have a few videos there. Some are related to relationship-related advice, and one of them is actually on negative energies that I was just talking about before. What and who are negative energies, how to recognize and remove. And of course, with this card, Romance, this is my past life card in this deck. This is a series that I have. It's quite a few videos that I have. What and who are twin flames, soulmates, karmic partners. I also have past life and spiritual connections, as well as sensually intense spiritual connections. So there's a whole section there that I have, and it's talking all about the spiritual connections two people have together. So please have a look at that, because those videos I've put up for knowledge, right? And this is how I get my information, through meditation, through the experiences that I experience through you, because I can actually feel your feelings and emotions. And of course, with the help of Angel Fakiel, and yeah, all of my experiences throughout my past life readings. A lot of things I have noticed, and many of you do resonate with that. So hopefully, if some of you are trying to find some answers, part of those answers can definitely be found on that other channel, Asnointia Audio, some of the videos that I have up there. All right, Cancer, let me know if any of this has resonated. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys again. Bye now.